Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. So we are giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin. I'll put the details behind me, but the basic rundown is you must be a subscriber to our channel and you must like and comment on each video that we do between now and the end of August. So for every video that you like and comment on, you get one entry. And then we'll do a live stream at the end. I've figured out how to show the randomizer on the live stream. So basically on September 1st, we'll be revealing the winners. We're going to be picking 8 winners for this contest. So you guys definitely want to become a subscriber, enter our contest. So make sure you do that. Also hit the bell so you get post notifications so you know when we post a new video so you can go like and make a comment on it. Big shout out to the Bit Squad, everybody that was on our live stream last night. I apologize, we had some technical difficulties there at the end. I'm trying to get all those straightened out. So let's jump into the news. So as you guys can see here, Bitcoin is up a little bit today. It is back over $6,400. This may not be the case by the time you're watching the video because it's been hovering right around that $6,400 mark. A lot of people think that's very positive. Hopefully we won't see a Bart Simpson where we drop back down on the charts. As you can see, we had a nice run. Pretty much all the cryptocurrencies experienced it. So everything in the top 10 other than Tether is up today. Tron also down a little bit, just outside of the top 10, dash down a little bit as well. Biggest winners of the day, Funfair. So I told you guys that Funfair was going to be a big winner in June. I guess I waited till July 1st to really go up. But it is up 13.36% today, so good run on it. Game.com, Status, Populous, Verge. But a lot of winners today, a lot in the 1 to 5% range. If we go to the biggest losers of the day, you'll see Moac, Archain, Ethos, Kyber Network, Redcoin, Golem, and so forth. Not a ton of losers. It's probably about 15 to 20 losers today. But hopefully tomorrow they'll be back on the up and up. So let's look at the news. Coinbase to become SEC regulated broker dealer. So what does this mean? It means Coinbase continues to become more official. So it's interesting. You look at something like Robinhood, that is a traditional stock purchasing app, and they are transitioning to blockchain and to cryptocurrency. So they're going to be trying to get a piece of Coinbase's action. Well, what this news means is that Coinbase actually now may be able to have the chance to put non-cryptocurrency assets on their exchange. So eventually maybe they could have funds or stocks on Coinbase as well. Who knows how big it's going to get. And I think that's good for cryptocurrency, that we have the financial sector and the cryptocurrency sector kind of doing a little crisscross here, if you will. I think that's good all the way around. So Tezos. If you don't know about Tezos, it was the biggest ICO to date when it was launched. $232 million back in July of last year was raised for it. Of course, EOS far exceeded that with a $4 billion ICO that lasted a year. But a lot of people were waiting, feeling like Tezos was dragging their feet. There had been a lot of setbacks. It has now finally launched. But the problem with it launching is currently it's actually still hard to buy. So you can only buy it on HitBTC or Gate.io. And there haven't been any announcements of where could potentially be listing Tezos in the future. But now that the network has finally launched, does that mean that some of the bigger exchanges such as Binance might go ahead and put it on? That's yet to be seen, but it is big news that they kind of are starting to get that thing off the ground. So Elastos, the DID, will go live on July 1st. I think it probably already is live right now, judging by the time. So the DID is basically a sidechain that is going to go to support the smart web that Elastos is trying to put together. I believe they call it the Internet 3.0, which I was very interested in this as I did the Elastos video, like where did Web 2.0 go? Why did it skip straight to 3.0? And I realized that's because there already is a 2.0, which is basically your mobile device internet. They call that the 2.0. So Elastos is trying to do 3.0. Tron's trying to do 4.0. Who knows how high it's going to go, but good job Elastos on getting this launch. A lot of people think this is really huge for Elastos. So Waltonchain, nothing really specific coming out recently about Waltonchain, but I wanted to share this with you guys because June was a big month for Waltonchain, and frankly, the last quarter two, as we're moving into quarter three, quarter two has been very solid for Waltonchain all the way around. It saw them launch their blockchain research academy, the iOS mobile wallet, and much more. So in June, they had a presentation of the implementation program for the world's first high-end tailor-made clothing blockchain application, which we talked about that in one of our videos. Implementation of production, storage, and store management systems for Caltedin will be completed. Implementation of the first global catering blockchain project. ISHIJAH pilot store will be completed. Release of the first child chain prototype system based on the public chain of Waltonchain. So they were doing a lot of infrastructure type things in June, which is probably why it was a little more quiet on the marketing front. But we did hear, and by quieter, I just mean that maybe we had in May, we did get news about them working with the fashion company. I can't remember their name. It just slipped my mind right now, but we did talk about it just a couple days ago. So Waltonchain just continues to move forward as a really solid project. And I think by the end of this year, big things will be happening for Waltonchain. Another cryptocurrency that I'm pretty bullish on long-term is Enigma. So Enigma, the testnet 1.0 is here. One thing I really like about Enigma is the fact that they have a blog on their website where they are constantly putting out new content and new information. They're always keeping their community super involved with what's going on, and I really like that about them. So their testnet is here. We'll just have to see how the network does on the testnet. If you don't know about Enigma, they use secret contracts instead of smart contracts, which are basically private smart contracts. I think there's a lot in store for Enigma in the future, as I think the further we get into blockchain, the more we're going to understand that since things are locked onto the blockchain as an immutable ledger, privacy going along with that is going to be absolutely huge. Because let's just say that there is a, let's just say that your police record, let's say you've been arrested and your police record goes onto the blockchain. Well, at a certain point, if it's immutable and you meet certain conditions, maybe to get something wiped off of your record, then I would think if there was some kind of police record blockchain that you would want to have something that could make that previous entry to the ledger private, because it doesn't actually exist anymore. I hope that makes sense to you. And there's a ton of other applications. That's just one that came to my mind right now. So I think with Enigma being able to keep things immutable but also private on the blockchain will be a really good step, and I think that is going to be needed in cryptocurrency. So the Vechain Thor mainnet goes live. We talked about it a little bit on my live stream last night, but I want to show you guys this quote down here. Basically, he's talking about the algorithm. So they use what is called proof of authority. And I wanted to read this to you because it says, this is the underlying philosophy of the consensus method that drives Vechain Thor. Neither a centralization nor a total decentralization would be the correct answer, but a compromise and balance of both would. We're so often in cryptocurrency caught up in talking about decentralization and taking the power out of the hands of the few and making it where as a community of peers, we all have equal power, or at least some level of equal power. And so we forget that centralization is good for a few things. You need to have, like, for instance, a white paper is centralized, right? It's a central idea of the network or of the project that will be interwoven with the project itself. That's centralization. However, we don't want political centralization, or we don't want like computer infrastructure centralization so that one attack could take down an entire network. But I think that understanding that there does have to be some level of centralization with balance with decentralization is a really cool idea, and I really do like that with the proof of authority. Also for Vechain, their mobile wallet is 1 week away, and exchanges have announced support for that wallet. So Vechain just keeps moving along. I think Vechain is going to do awesome this month. I'm definitely going to be including it on my top 10 cryptos for July to keep an eye on. So really excited about this project and where it's going to go. But of course, I hope July is a big month for cryptocurrency in general. Maybe we can really get back on track with upward action. But thank you for watching. Don't forget, enter our $500 Bitcoin giveaway. You can find all the details down below in the video information. All you got to do, subscribe to the channel and like and comment on each video between now and the end of August, and you'll get one entry for every video. If you do like and comment on every single video between now and the end of August, then like you're guaranteed to be in the running for all 8 of the prizes. Now you can only win once, so if you win once, then if your name gets drawn again, you won't win again. Because we're going to go from the biggest prize down to the smallest prize and things like that when we do the random drawing. So thanks again for watching. Thanks, big shout out to the Bit Squad. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everybody liking, engaging, commenting. Look forward to seeing you guys on a live stream on Wednesday. Pretty much Saturday and Wednesday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when you can expect our live streams. Sometimes we have some technical difficulties getting them out on the exact right time, but that's generally when we're going to be doing them. That is set in stone. If we do some collaborations with some other influencers in the crypto space, then we may do a different day, but those are definitely 2 days we're going to be doing every single week. So thanks again. That was your daily crypto news.